And Jesus said, "Suffer the children to come to me, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." As we walk the earth, as we live our lives, we try to do our best. We try so hard to be the best people that we can be. We try to love others, and we try to do the right things. And yet, in the worlds we live in, this is not always easy. Sometimes it's downright impossible. And we find that we have done or have become the kind of people we wish we were never. We become sad and angry at ourselves. And when we become sad and angry, we lose that important connection to the light. We begin to judge ourselves, we begin to judge others, and love leaves our hearts, and our souls become tarnished and darkened. But there is ultimate forgiveness in the love of Jesus Christ. And when you are ready for this forgiveness, simply now close your eyes and breathe deeply. Breathe in hope and breathe out judgment, pain and fear. Breathe in love and breathe out jealousy and envy. Breathe in joy and breathe out sadness and your fear. And with every breath you take, each breath a blessing from the Lord who created the universe itself. Fresh breath, bright air that powers you through life. With every breath you take, you become lighter and calmer, and you begin to feel more and more that support of all the world that is for you, that has been yours through thick and thin, through up and down, through all your times and times to come. And now we are ready for a very special meeting. And now we are ready to close our eyes and open them in that other place, the place of green with the blue, blue sky up above that is endless and speaks of infinity. And here we step into that other place, and here we see our house, and it is white and made of finest marble. And on this day we walk inside, and there we find a secret room. And inside the secret room there is a soul pool, a still pool, a pool of darkest blue that seems to have stars dancing inside of it. And you step towards the pool and look inside and see no reflection. All you see is midnight blue and stars. And these stars are dancing in the water, deep and rising. And it is fascinating to watch this and very soothing indeed. And then you can begin to sense that feeling that lets you know that Jesus is on his way, that he has arrived, that he is getting closer. You can send it. You can feel it tingling. You can feel the lightening and expanding, just knowing that presence is coming towards you. And you feel so much lighter already, and so much better already. And all your fears are beginning to drain away from you, because they cannot be in the same place where there is love and light. And Jesus' presence is getting stronger. His presence is getting stronger still, until it is like a wind that rushes you, that brushes you, that embraces you. And now he steps into the hall in which you are standing looking at the pool. And here he joins you, and all is flooded with this light that casts no shadow here, that casts no shadow. And he knows why you are here today. He knows that there are things that you have been carrying for a long time, burdens of guilt and burdens of shame, and other burdens that have no name, and yet they are so painful and so dark and burdensome. And they make it nearly impossible to be light and rise and bright and shine as you know that you should shine. And you have tried to rid yourself of these burdens in so many different ways, and yet they never went. They were always there, and there was such a weight, and they are such a weight, still they are such a weight. And today you have come in the hope that Jesus might tell you what to do. But Jesus laughs and smiles, for he is light and made from light. He knows that there is nothing done with suffering, and he offers you to take your burdens on this day. For he has waited for a long time for you to come, to bring these burdens as a gift of trust and love. For who else would you give these burdens to? Who else could you trust with giving these burdens to? And for a moment you are overcome with the wondrous desire to just simply reach inside your soul and take those things, and as you do, it becomes real. And you reach inside your soul and you take your first burden and you pull it forth and let it go and pull it out of you and hold it out with outstretched hands to Jesus. And he reaches out his hands to you, and his hands touch yours. And as they do, the burden begins to transform into a sparkling light, and it slides through your fingers, falls away through your fingers, and falls into the pond, where it becomes nothing but shining stars that sparkle oh so brightly. And Jesus looks at you and smiles, and you are struck with awe. How could this be? And yet you know how this could be. And yet you know you can be free from all those things. And now these things begin to pour from you. They begin to fall from you and rush forward and over your guiding hands and the hands of Jesus. These burdens, these shames, these terrible things made from nothing but darkness, transform into wondrous sparkling beings of light that bless and shower in the pool below. And so the flow continues until you are all done and all the burdens have now gone, have been taken and transmuted. And you are so filled with lightness and with joy. You feel as though there are now spaces of expansion that give you freedom, give you lightness, give you wings that will bring you many things in the days to come, the nights to come. And you are filled with gratitude, and Jesus is filled with gratitude too. For you to come to him like this, for you to let yourself be helped by him, that is his greatest joy and proof of love. And so the two of you now take some time, and hand in hand you walk the gardens, and hand in hand you share your hearts, like friends and lovers do. Jesus said, "Yes, I am with you always, until the very end of time."